Welcome back to another episode of Rock Boys Football Freshman Spotlight Series, going back to the 2024 cycle, highlighting some freshmen that not only did I love coming out of high school, but more importantly, have the ability and opportunity to play year one as true freshmen. We're going out to Eugene, Oregon, talking safety Aaron Flowers. And the Oregon fans who've been rocking with the fellas the last couple of weeks and months, you guys know Aaron Flowers was a kid I loved since the day he committed to this Oregon Ducks program. Now, why am I choosing to highlight Aaron Flowers versus some other true freshmen that I'm really big fans of, guys like Aiden Breland or Elijah Rushing or Ife Obadegwu? I look at Aaron Flowers and say, not only is he very capable of playing year one at the college football level, I think for this Oregon Ducks program, there's some real opportunity for Aaron Flowers to get on the football field year one as well, where you look at Aiden Breland or Elijah Rushing or Ife Obadegwu at the cornerback spot. This Oregon team is extremely talented. It's extremely deep. There's not that many opportunities on this roster for true freshmen to emerge as impact guys. I look at the safety room and say, hey, we like Kobe Savage. We like guys like Tasheem Johnson. That being said, both of those kind of slotted starting safeties, they're much more box safeties than they are free safeties. You look at Aaron Flowers at 6 foot, 200 pounds, former track background. This could be, at least in my opinion, a premier free safety for the Oregon Ducks. And what I mean by that is you can leave Aaron Flowers as a single high safety, trust him to cover a lot of ground and, kind of be that ball hawking safety that I don't think Oregon has on the roster, but I don't think they had it on the roster in 2023 as well. So Aaron Flowers, not only I think a good enough football player to play early, I think he provides this Oregon safety room kind of a unique set of skills that I'm not necessarily sure they have in that safety room heading into 2024. And for that reason, I think he's got some big time opportunity to work his way into the rotation. Want to do two different things. One, take a look at this Oregon safety room and talk about why we think Aaron Flowers has the ability to get on the field early, and then go back to the senior year film, go back to the spring game, and talk about what makes Aaron Flowers a guy that is going to provide value for this Oregon Ducks program in 2024. Fired up to get into it. Before we do it, as always, a massive shout out to the Oregon Duck fans. These are some of my favorite episodes to do, where we talked extensively about these guys 12 to 8 months ago. Now we get to see them put on the helmet, put on the shoulder pads, and kind of ball out in 2024. You guys have been rocking with the boys all off season. I can't thank you guys enough. If y'all do enjoy the content, consider subscribing to the channel. And without further ado, let's get into Aaron Flowers. And I want to first start with kind of how Aaron Flowers slots in on this depth chart, where I think you make no mistake about it. You're starting safeties to start 2024, Tasheem Johnson, Kobe Savage. Two guys that Tasheem Johnson played a lot of nickel for Oregon in 2023. Tasheem Johnson spent a lot of his time around the line of scrimmage. That's probably where Tasheem Johnson is best used. You look at Kobe Savage, I think you have a lot of similar conversations around Kobe Savage. And so what safety could emerge for Oregon as that premier free safety, ball hawking safety that can go up, have a lot of range, and go turn the football over and take the football away? I think that could be Aaron Flowers. I think more importantly, I think Aaron Flowers is pretty cemented in that two deep. Not only do we hear really good things pretty much throughout spring practice, you turn on the spring game, Aaron Flowers played a ton of football, played at an extremely high level. I think he showed that he can be an immediate impact kind of guy for this Oregon Ducks defense. And you dive into the senior year film, you see the premier free safety ability kind of clear as day. Now, make no mistake about it, Aaron Flowers can play up around the box. I think he can excel in the front seven as well. But when you turn on the film with Aaron Flowers, you see two different things. One, kid's got a track and field background. He can cover a lot of ground in the back end, either as a two high or single high safety. You start rolling through the film here. We're seeing Aaron Flowers as a two high safety, just reading the quarterback's eyes and having the ability to go cover a lot of ground, pretty much go from one hash to the boundary and go make a play on the football. This is all over the film for Aaron Flowers. And again, I'm just not sure if Oregon kind of had that premier rangy free safety that could operate in the back third like Aaron Flowers can. See the football in the air, obviously going up, making a play. You see the tremendous athleticism on the return as well. This is a premier athlete at the safety position. Again, you continue to roll through the film with Aaron Flowers. You continue to see him play that too high safety role where he's keeping his eyes on the quarterback. And when it's time to break from that hash to the boundary, he can cover that distance so quickly and then go up and make a play. He tracks the football tremendously well. This was something that I just felt like Oregon did not have with their safeties in 2023, and quite frankly, not sure if they have on the roster in 2024, which is going to allow Aaron Flowers to play early as a freshman. You continue to work through the film. Again, you continue to see the premier range that Aaron Flowers has. I mean, his ability to just cover so much ground, go from the hash to the boundary, go up, make plays on the football. It's something that we didn't see Oregon have in the 2023 season. Now, I think what makes Aaron Flowers special is, all right, you balled out at the high school level in the state of Texas. Can you translate that immediately to the college football field? We saw Aaron Flowers do that at a high level, right? Working against
three for
here, where you're going to take a look at Aaron Flowers, line it up bottom left of your screen. You roll the film. He's going to come out of your picture for a little bit, but you're going to see him come back in and kind of be that premier. Hey, if this ball is overthrown, if this ball is attacking the deeper third, Aaron Flowers is a guy that can cover ground and go make plays on the football. Does exactly that. I mean, really big time range, really good time ball skills. You got to come up with that interception if you're Aaron Flowers, but that's a play that we expect Aaron Flowers to make on the football field Saturdays in the fall. You continue to roll through it, and I think one of the biggest question marks you have for a freshman safety, hey, if you're going to play as an 18-year-old kid at the college football level, you have to be physically capable of coming up and tackling. You look at Aaron Flowers on a really good running back in Jay Harris here. You roll the film, Aaron Flowers starting out at that too high safety ring. He's going to fire downhill and make a play in the open field on Jay Harris, who is not a very hard guy to tackle. I think there are a lot of safeties who are going into their third or fourth year that are probably letting this play go for a touchdown. Aaron Flowers fires downhill, is able to make that play on Jay Harris. I think Aaron Flowers showed that not only is he capable of playing, I think he's physically ready of playing. And again, offers that skill set that we're not necessarily sure Oregon has in that safety room. Now, kind of projecting how this might play out for Aaron Flowers, I think you're going to rock with Tasheem Johnson and Kobe Savage to start out. These are two safeties that have played a ton of football and are going to be hard to take off the field. That being said, if you were to ask me who has the highest ceiling as a free safety for this Oregon Ducks program in the 2024 season, I would probably point to Aaron Flowers. And I think a fascinating conversation is you have guys like Kingston Lopa. You guys have guys like Peyton Whittier coming over from Alabama that are certainly capable of doing that too. Aaron Flowers, my personal favorite out of the bunch. I think Aaron Flowers not only is a good enough football player, but offers that unique set of skills that's going to allow him to play as a freshman for this Oregon program. You start looking at the other true freshmen. This is not me taking a shot at guys like Elijah Rushing or a guy like Aiden Breland or a guy like Ife Obadegwa or Dakota Fields, who I are massive fans of at the cornerback spot. I'm just not sure if they're going to have the opportunity. I think they have the ability, but will they have the opportunity to play year one as true freshmen when you're playing behind guys like Jabbar Muhammad or Cam Alexander or Dante Manning or Jaleel Florence? There's just a lot of good bodies that you're going to have to work your way up there in fall camp to get on the football field. I look at Aaron Flowers and say it's probably the least deep position that you have on this Oregon Ducks program. And I think Aaron Flowers is one of the best freshmen that they brought in the 2024 class. You kind of combine those two things. Aaron Flowers, going to be my guy for this Oregon Ducks program to have year one success for Oregon. Would love to hear from you guys in the comment section. I think we're going to talk about a few other true freshmen for this Oregon program as well. But right now, we'll cut it. Appreciate you guys rocking with the fellas. If y'all do enjoy the content, consider subscribing to the channel, and we'll talk to y'all later. Peace.